Hello everyone. So today we are going to see Take Solutions Limited का fundamental analysis. There was a comment on my last video on Lassa Super Generics. I got around 150 views and happy to see that the analysis that I am doing is being watched by someone. So there was a comment on the video saying that Take Solutions Limited का एक fundamental analysis वाला case बनाइए. So I am doing so. Looking at the company background, the company is in the sector of scientific research and development, especially clinical trials. There are big pharma companies like Pfizer, uh, Novartis, or AstraZeneca. These companies at times outsource some of their functions, such as clinical research, then regulatory affairs, etc. So this is what is taken care by Tech Solutions Limited. Uh, the sector the company is in, scientific research and development, headquartered in Chennai. Promoter, 54% stake is Optic Solutions Private Limited, parent company, and the other shareholders, almost 46%, includes individual investors. Now, there were some mutual fund houses or some family houses taking positions in Tech Solutions Limited, then it would have been a plus point from a shareholding point of view. The company was founded in December 2000. Business segment, Tech Solutions offers a wide array of solutions to its pharma clients, especially clinical research is the focus and regulatory affairs. Uh, Revenues by geography, more focus is on USA. Most of the pharma companies in India have focused on USA. 68% financial year 21, 85%, 84%. So almost we can say 80% plus revenue is from USA. Other is from Asia Pacific and Europe, which is quite small. Now revenue, looking at vertical, the company has two vertical. However, the supply chain vertical has recently been stopped by the organization. Life sciences is the only one which they are going to focus on. Stock price chart. Uh, the financial data that is available for Tech Solutions Limited is from financial year 2013. However, the data for stock price chart is available from 2008. Now let's just see. Since this is a small cap stock, we see that there are swings. The price goes down, it increases, then it again goes down. This is one of the trait of small cap stocks. Small cap stocks, you will see usually that they show swings on their charts. For example, if this was the case of Reliance, there will be ups and downs, but however, the stock price will show a strong uptrend. There will be uptrend. However, in case of stocks like Tech Solutions Limited or any small cap stocks, you will see swings. Now, looking at the price pattern, we can see that the price from 2009 till almost 2015, the stock price was in a very narrow band. It was range bounded, it wasn't increasing. However, post 14, it increased to significantly high levels. The stock price basically increased from 25 rupees to almost 195 rupees within a span of just 5 years. Now, I always say that the small cap companies, we need to see whether the price increase is justified or not, or it is the case that some manipulator, some operator has increased the price. Are the fundamentals really supporting the increase in the price? So we will see that. First of all, in 2013, we see that the price to book ratio was around 0.7. A 0.7 price to book ratio for a company with market cap of 300 crores and NOPAT to equity contribution of 27%. It's really great. It's really great. It's a really great entry point from a valuation point of view. Now there are some other point of view such as what would be the earnings per share in the future. That is something for which you don't have the data, that needs to be analyzed at that point of time only. So uh, the earning forecast at that point of time might not have been quite good. That is why the price to book ratio of 0.7 is what makes this investment very attractive. When it comes to small cap stocks, there are basically two reasons because of which the stock price will give you multi-bagger return in the upcoming 4 years or 5 years. First one is कि वो stock पहले से ही उसका valuation low होता है. If the stock is valued low, like जैसे 0.5 PB है, PE भी low है, in that case it makes sense for us to buy the stock. And at the same time, अगर उसका रेवेन्यू एंड उसका बुक वैल्यू भी जाके आगे बढ़ता है, देन इट्स अ डबल इम्पैक्ट. लेट जस्ट से अगर किसी का प्राइस टू बुक रेशियो था 0.5 और कंपनी पे उसका फिर भरोसा, लोगों का, इन्वेस्टर्स का भरोसा बढ़ के उसका पीबी मल्टीपल हो गया 2.5, ऑलमोस्ट 5 टाइम्स, एंड द बुक वैल्यू ऑल्सो इंक्रीज फ्रॉम जैसे 50 करोड़ टू 100 करोड़ बुक वैल्यू हो गया, ऑलमोस्ट डबल. So there is a double increase in the book value, and price to book multiple has also increased by 5 times. So 5 into 2, almost 10 times. That is 10 times एक multi bagger बन जाता है within 4 to 5 years. Now there can be two cases. ऐसा हो सकता है कि price to book was already high. Price to book was 2, and in the next 5 years also it remained 2. हाउएवर जो बुक वैल्यू था, द फंडामेंटल सब इंक्रीज, उसका जो रेवेन्यू वगैरह वो इंक्रीज हुआ, सो बुक वैल्यू अपने आप 50 करोड़ से 100 करोड़ हो गया. तो वो केस में आपको रिटर्न तो मिलेगा अच्छा, यू विल गेट 2x रिटर्न. और लेट जस्ट से कंपनी का प्राइस टू बुक रेशियो था, दैट इंक्रीज, इट वाज 0.5 एंड इंक्रीज टू 2.5. हाउएवर जो फंडामेंटल्स थे वो कुछ खास ज़्यादा बड़े नहीं, इवन दैट केस आप पैसा बनाओगे. सो अगर आपको डबल इफेक्ट मिलता है, आपका मल्टीपल वैल्यूएशन का भी बढ़ता है और साथ ही साथ फंडामेंटल भी बढ़ता है, देन इट्स रियली अ ग्रेट थिंग फॉर यू. इन दिस केस अगर आप देखते हैं तो प्राइस टू बुक फ्रॉम 0.72 इट वेंट टू 2.4, 2.1. एट द सेम टाइम बुक वैल्यू ऑफ द कंपनी वेंट फ्रॉम 466 करोड़ टू ऑलमोस्ट we can say 1300 crores. So almost 3 times increase in the book value, at the same time almost 3 times increase in the PB multiple. That is why company का stock price almost 7 to 8 times हो गया है within a span of 5 years. Now revenue तो बड़ा है कंपनी का, EPS has also increased, stock price has gone from 25 to almost 200. Then debt to equity ratio has reduced over period. This is a good sign. Book value per share has also increased almost 2.5 times. NOPAT to equity contribution, this is really really strong and it's consistent. So stock price का बढ़ना is really a good sign and justified in this case. Market cap was 300 crores. Okay, this is highlighted in yellow because we want to see the market cap was 300 crores in 2013. The market cap is around 300 crores in financial year 2022. But the PB multiple was at 0.7. However, the PB multiple is at 1.8. Extremely high valuations. We will see what is the reason for this thing in the upcoming commentary. So whatever I explained, I will just go through so that you can again recollect. At the end of financial year 2013, stock price was very much range bounded. It was range bounded. Then this was a good entry point because the price to V multiple was really low, 25.6. Then the stock price went on to increase to 5 years to almost 200 rupees in a period of 5 years. That is almost a CAGR of 50%. And within just 2 years, the stock price increased from 25 to 120. Even that was a very great return, 118% CAGR. Now, point supporting the increase in share price: is the share price justified? Low initial valuation of 0.7 PB. Market capitalization 300 plus crore का 0.7 PB is really good entry point. If the company was a bit smaller, 100 crores and all, तो हम बोलते कि नहीं, it's in the okayish range for valuation. It's not really a very great valuation, बोल सकते थे, entry point as in. Strong NOPAT to equity contribution, almost 25% plus दिख रहा है अपने को throughout the period. Debt to equity ratio has reduced, nice. Increase in revenue भी बढ़ा है, 800 से almost 1600 करोड़ तक गया है revenue. Book value per share has improved from 38 to 91. EPS भी बढ़ा है. Increase in PE and PB multiples over the year. The PE and PB multiples actually include two components. एक कंपनी का पी या पीबी हाई इसलिए होता है क्योंकि उसके दो कंपोनेंट होते हैं. एक कंपोनेंट होता है कि कंपनी पे लोगों का कितना भरोसा है. अगर कंपनी पे ज्यादा भरोसा होगा तो उसका पीई पीबी ज़्यादा रहेगा हमेशा इन कंपैरिजन टू कंपनी जिसका सब रेवेन्यू वगैरह सब सेम है लेकिन लोगों का भरोसा नहीं है उस कंपनी पे ज़्यादा। दिस इज वन थिंग। सेकेंड थिंग इज कि ग्रोथ प्रोस्पेक्टस क्या है कंपनी का। अगर दो कंपनीज हैं, दोनों के रेवेन्यू वगैरह सब कुछ सेम है, एवरीथिंग इज सेम, अर्निंग्स पर शेयर नोपेट वगैरह सब सेम है, लेकिन ये एक्सपेक्टेड है कि कंपनी ए विल बी showing a growth of 20% in the next 5 years, whereas company B will be showing only 10%. तो company B का PE और PB will be obviously lower than that. So in this case कंपनी का PE PB बड़ा है because कंपनी का जो growth forecast था it was really improved. Okay. Now one thing to see over here is कि revenue तो और भी जाके बढ़ा है 2019-2020 में the revenue has increased even more than what it increased over 2017-2018. Okay. Then the book value per share, if you see, it has also increased to 30.8. However, stock price इतना ज़्यादा बढ़ा नहीं है। Okay. तो इसमें दो कारण हो सकते हैं कि एक तो 2020 वाला तो रीजन वुड बी 2020 एंड 2021 वाला कोविड वाला, वी कैन से दैट bearish sentiment, whereas in case of financial 2019, what might have happened, I'm just trying to have a guess over here. What might have happened is कि 2019 में the valuations were really not justified. Okay, the valuation of 2.1 1.4, usually the small cap stocks जो होता है उसमें valuations really fluctuate. For example, let's just say a valuation of 1.2 is expected for a stock, तो ऐसा दिखेगा कि आपको कि वैसा वैल्यूएशन नहीं रहेगा, इट विल बी आइदर टू लो और टू हाई. So it is और इंटेलिजेंस, इट इज और स्किल सेट कि वैल्यूएशन जब बहुत नीचे होता है तब बाय करें और वैल्यूएशन जब बहुत हाई जाता है तब उसको सेल करें. लेजर से जस्टिफाइड अगर प्राइस टू बुक मल्टीपल लेजर से इट इज वन वन वेर एज द कंपनी सेलिंग एट 0.7, तो हमको बाय कर लेना चाहिए. वेर एज लेजर से जस्टिफाइड हैज इंक्रीज, अपने हिसाब से जस्टिफाइड होगा 1.3 1.4. हाउएवर अभी मार्केट में दिख रहा है कि पीबी मल्टीपल 2 है, तो इट्स अ गुड एग्जिट पॉइंट. Okay. Now, points opposing the increase in share price. Well, this is not a point basically which will oppose the share price. However, a point which will make it difficult for the investor to invest in this stock is the stock has been range bound. और रेंज बाउंड होने के कारण कोई सोचेगा कि यार ये कंपनी में कुछ ज़्यादा दम नहीं है, इसको बाय करके कुछ खास रिटर्न तो हासिल होने वाला नहीं है. तो ये एक ऐसा थोड़ा निगेटिव पॉइंट है विच अ पर्सन माइट हैव थॉट इन फाइनेंशियल 2030 बिफोर बाइंग दिस स्टॉक. नाउ लुकिंग एट द करंट परफॉर्मेंस, अभी क्या हालत है कंपनी का एंड वेदर शुड यू बाय और नॉट, ये तो मैं बताऊंगा नहीं, बट आई विल गिव यू पॉइंट्स व्हिच विल सपोर्ट द बाय रिकमेंडेशन और सेल रिकमेंडेशन. नाउ देयर इज, लेट्स जस्ट सी द नेगेटिव पॉइंट्स फर्स्ट एंड देन वी विल सी द पॉजिटिव पॉइंट्स. The company's revenue has decreased from financial year 2020 to 2021 and 2022. The basic reason for this decrease in revenue given by the management is that the clinical trials throughout the country, throughout the globe, have been reduced significantly because of COVID related lockdowns and operational challenges. This is the reason given by total revenue decrease. टोटल रेवेन्यू डिक्रीज होने के साथ साथ ईपीएस बहुत लो गया है. एट द सेम टाइम देयर इज स्ट्रॉन्ग फॉल इन टोटल एसेट्स and total liabilities have increased. This is a big negative point. And total equity, जो book value है कंपनी का, which was around 450 crores in 2013, it increased till financial year 2020, then started falling and it has gone to as low as 180.6. As low as 180.6. So this is not really a good sign. This is not really a very good sign for the organization. इतना कम book value होना. Then shares outstanding have remained the same. Stock price has fallen 22.3. Then book value per share It is really low, almost in negative territory. Then, sorry, the NOPAT is in the negative territory. Book value per share is 12.4, even lower than what it was in financial 2013. NOPAT per share has been very low, negative territory. NOPAT to equity is again very low. It's in negative territory. मार्केट कैप जितना 2013 में था उतना ही मार्केट कैप आके खड़ा हो गया है. एट द सेम टाइम पी इज नेगेटिव, पीबी इज वेरी हाई. Really a not very good investment at this point of time. So ratios and financials are saying that this is not really a very good investment opportunity at this point of time. However, एक थोड़ा positive point भी है इसमें कि if we were to believe the management in saying that the major reason for fall in the revenue is because the clinical trials have been stopped due to operational challenges in the COVID period, and now the vaccination levels of various countries are quite significant. And अभी कोविड वेव्स आर नॉट दैट डेडली एंड लॉकडाउन्स वगैरह कुछ ज़्यादा हो नहीं रहा है. सो अगर ये एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं कि रेवेन्यू आगे जाके बढ़ेगा, देर विल वी कैन सी अ स्ट्रॉन्ग अप ट्रेंड इन द रेवेन्यू. दिस इज अ बिट ऑफ अ पॉजिटिव पॉइंट. लेकिन ये पॉजिटिव पॉइंट को एक निगेट करने वाला बड़ा फैक्टर ये है कि कंपनी के जो फंडामेंटल्स है वो बहुत ज़्यादा हिल गए हैं. See, there might be situations wherein the revenue might fall to considerable low levels. There are big companies like companies in cyclical sectors like cement industry, metals industry, construction sector, bड़ी companies. We see that the revenue falls. We see there that the companies are facing losses. However, the company fundamentals जो होता है, the total book value of the company कह लीजिए या फिर NOPAT contribution कह लीजिए, it's low but it's not into such a territory where you see the fundamentals have completely changed. लेकिन इस कंपनी के केस में वी सी दैट द फंडामेंटल्स हैव गॉन थ्रू ड्रास्टिक चेंजेस एंड ड्रास्टिक चेंजेस इन द नेगेटिव डायरेक्शन. टोटल लिक्विडिटी as low as 180 crores, as low as 180 crores, debt to equity ratio of let's just say 5.8. NOPAT to equity contribution, yeah, this will increase over the time. That is not a big issue. However, the fundamentals related to book value and debt to equity being so high, so even if company makes revenue, the interest cost is going to be significant in the upcoming days. And initially अगर valuation इतना high है, तो there is not lot to expect from this company in terms of stock price action. So this is the reason why इसमें हम कह सकते हैं कि जो point buy recommendation को support करता है उसको कंपनी के fundamentals negate कर देते हैं. The final recommendation, we do not give final recommendation on this channel since I am not a authorized person to do that. It is just for you to understand how to do fundamental analysis of companies, especially small cap companies. So that's it. Thank you.